mixture of Yoruba and English video, all right? Because the video is in Yoruba, but I will translate. I will try as much as possible to translate. And whatever you see me, you hear me say in Yoruba, I usually translate, interpret it back by myself. So never mind if in between I switch to Yoruba language, I will still go back telling you whatever I say in English. Okay, it's been my system and people that are following me are used to it. So just sit down with me, take your Coke or your dinner. Most of you are closing from work in America at this time, yeah? Some of you are just getting old. It's time for you to relax. Take your food, take your drink, and tune in and watch. So I'm talking about marriage issue now. It's something that we have been talking about. I treated the topic like last week before I had issues on my Facebook page. It's something I'm always talking about regularly. So this is not new. And when I say things like that, I want to talk because it's about family values. It's something we can learn from, both man and woman. And good evening, Oluremi Raji, I see you. So if you want to be part of the stream on the TikTok, I can bring you up as a guest. Just signify, and once I get the notification, I will add you to it. So you are welcome to be my guest on this show. And for people on YouTube, thank you for joining me. YouTube, mi à ń ṣe dáadáa gan kẹ́. Thank you for joining me. Mo ṣe tán sí ìsìn tí a wọ̀ àti ń pọ̀. All right, so I want to say thank you for joining me. Let's talk on this video that I saw. Let me not go talk too much. I want us to listen to the audio first. Then I will interpret. For people who don't understand Yoruba, I will interpret to let you know what the man is saying. Okay, here we go. So I will interpret what the guy is saying to you. You're all welcome.
Okay. Okay.
Then the man said, I'll be stopping to interpret. He said he got married in 1980 and he is blessed with 4 children.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then he initially said 4, but then he corrected himself that he has 6 children. 6 children, and all of them are female. He got married in 1980, gave birth to 6 children.
Okay.
Ọkùnrin àti obìnrin is mixing it.
22.
Oh, grandchildren. So those 6 children that he had, from them, he got grandchildren, everybody totaling 22 now. 22, including his children and grandchildren, 22.
Yeah, 2018. Yes, sir. Ìyàwó mi kọ́lé. Yes, sir. Ló bá kó lọ síbẹ̀. N kò kó lọ bẹ̀. Àjọ ìgbà tó fẹ́ kó lọ náà àjọ pé lọ sí ibi kápẹ́ńtà ni. Ìgbò kankan ó ní ọjọ́ Wednesday rẹ̀ ló bá kó lọ.
He said in 2018, his wife built her own house and moved into the house. That he even assisted in her moving into the house.
On the 18th, oṣù kẹjọ, year 2018.
Okay.
Okay. Àwọn ọmọ ṣàpèjọ wọ́n ní ó di dandan kí àwọn padà sọ́dọ̀ mi wípé kò fi rẹ́ǹtì.
Okay.
Pẹ̀tù ó ṣàyàrí ó ní ìkórè rẹ̀. Àwọn àjọ ọlọ́run náà dá sí. Wípé yóò ṣe wá nígbà tó ṣe pé wedding láti. tó sì ṣe wípé local government kan ló wà nígbà náà.
ẹ̀yin ọlọ́gbà ayé ṣe ń gbọ́ ètò yìí o bàbá mi ẹ lọ síbi tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ gan bí tẹ́ lọ mo ti mọ̀.
Baba said in August 2018, when the woman moved, the mother of his 6 children moved to the house. The children said that she should move back to the house and rent her own house out instead. But the woman insisted no, that she's not going to. Yeah, please take note that this man that is talking is 72. So that means as at then it was about 68, if I'm not mistaken. No, 66 years old. 6 years ago, 2018, was when the woman moved out of the house. By then, all the children are married. They already have their own grandchildren. So it was Baba and the woman that was living alone. And that woman decided to move out at that stage to her own house that she built.
Then, èmi náà wá mo wà ń lọ síbẹ̀. Wípé wẹ̀ bí ò bá sún ojú yìí mọ́, èmi náà ń lọ bẹ̀, mo lọ bẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ni, mo lọ bẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì, mo lọ bẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹta. Ìgbà tó di orí ẹlẹ́ẹ̀karùn-ún lọ́wọ́ á pè mí wípé mẹ́sìn o, òun ti bọ́ lọ́n dá májẹ̀mú o wípé ọkùnrin kan tó lè gorí òun mọ́. Mo ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní ìbí ọkùnrin bá gorí rẹ̀, èmi náà ni.
The man said at a point, the church even intervened that she should go back. The woman said no, that she's not going back to live with the man again. That he now said he started visiting Azuka. My Facebook pages, the 2 pages are logged. I don't know what's going on. I've explained. If you watch my previous videos, I explained it. So the man said at a point he was visiting her there in the house. After going like 4 or 5 times, he now became tired. And the woman now said, we can't even be having anything together as man and wife. Kerewa. That's the best way I can put it because of communication standard. That you cannot be doing kerewa with me again. I don't want to do kerewa with you. Please power tap and tap and tap. Or whatever, tap, tap, tap. The way they say on TikTok. So the woman said, no, you can't be having something to do with me again. I don't want to have anything to do with a man as it is again. And the man said, but I'm your husband. The woman said, no, she don't want to do kerewa again.
Àwọn nìkan lẹ́nu ẹ̀fẹ́ àbí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wedding láti ó ní kò sí tọ́jọ́. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi mú dá sí àwọn ọmọ náà dá sí pé kò yẹ kó rí bá màmá òun. Kódà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ló sọ sí.
Bàbá mi kí wá ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nọ́mbà tẹ̀yìn múnú sá kí wá ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sá.
Please share and tap and tap. Àbí power tap.
Mo wá pe àwọn ọmọ wípé mo fẹ́ fẹ́ obìnrin mi o.
Ó ṣòyìrì bàbá.
Nígbà tí a ní ti ṣe báyìí o, wọ́n á sọ fún mi wípé tí n bá fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wọnú ilé mi wá.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n kan.
Àwọn ọgbà wípé kí n ní obìnrin mi yẹ àwọn ọmọ.
Àbísí Ọlọ́run.
Tí mo tó wá sí ààrẹ náà wípé kí ni kí n ṣe. Ọlọ́run ti two flat lọ́lọ́run ti ṣe fún mi. Kódà kò tó di sí pé mo ṣègbéyàwó ni mo kọ́ ti kọ́lé àkọ́kọ́.
Bàbá mi mọ́ làágùn jìnnà ẹ mọ́ làágùn jìnnà.
Thank you for the gift.
Ẹ mọ́ làágùn jìnnà. Ṣé rí tẹ́ sọ yìí? Tó bá yẹ kí mo ṣe rí gẹ́lẹ́ lélẹ̀ yìí, tó ti yẹ yín mà sà ẹ̀ ń pa àgbọ̀n tẹnu ìyàwó yín. Ilé ìfẹ́ kí ni èjì yín sin sà? Kí ni èjì yín báyìí sà? Ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni yín sà?
72.
Ènìyàn báyìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n bí mi ní ọdún 1952.
Now, dáàdì ẹ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ 72 ni yín sìn.
72 years.
Ìyàwó yín dẹ̀ kó ònú lé ní 2018.
6 years ago.
Ìyẹn ni pé ẹ wà bíi 67 ńgbà yẹn àbí?
66.
Ẹ mú sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé àwọn ọmọ yín yẹn náà ọ náà wà mítì yẹn tó rọ́mọ yín náà làwọn náà ṣé wà mítì yẹn sà?
Wọ́n kódà àwọn ìyàwó wọn ń dọ́jú wọn ni torí wọn ọ̀fẹ́ kó ṣe rí pé bóyá àbí wọ́n fẹ́ mọ̀ wípé wọn ọ̀fẹ́ kó ṣe rí pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé jà wà.
Ṣé kò wá sí kò sọ́kọ̀ ọmọ kankan tó mọ tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí?
Àwọn méjì mọ̀ tí a sọ rí tí a kódà wọn báyà.
So the author of the program was asking pé, does it mean the husband of your children do not know what is going on to intervene? The man said 2 of those children know what is going on, but they cannot, there is nothing they can do. Okay, the woman is not ready to go back. Baba, thank you for the gifts on TikTok. The man is living alone at 72. He has his own house. He said he has built a house before and he has another one that he lives, which is 2 flats. So he stay in one flat. He rented the other one out.
Kódà wọ́n fẹ́ sọ fún ìyàwó wọn wípé ṣé bí àwọn náà bá tiẹ̀ fún ọ lówó tó bá kọ́lé tiẹ̀ tí bó ṣe fà wọ́n lẹ́yìn yẹn.
Lọ́jọ́ alẹ́ bàbá mi ṣe sùúrù sá. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jọkùnrin ṣe ń gbómi nílé, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ìyàwó ṣe ń gbó nílé báyìí.
À ń gbọ́.
Bàbá àánú yín ṣe mí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ni o, ẹ má jẹ́ ń tàn yín o. Ṣé ẹnìkan lè gbénu lé báyìí sá?
Mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ gba rẹ̀ǹtì gan láti gba ẹni.
O kò sí tenant nílé.
Kẹ́ ẹ gba tenant sínú ilé sá. Kan wà ní flat kankan iná wà ní flat kan àbí? Àní flat tẹ̀yìn ń gbé ní ká sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ sá. Ẹ̀yin nìkan lè ń dá sùn báyìí.
Ẹnìkan ni àwọn ọmọ gà wọn ò gbé lọ́dọ̀ mi.
Àwọn ọmọ kankan àwọn èèyàn fi ọmọ fún bàbá ìyá kankan mọ́ lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí kálukú lójú.
Somebody say can Baba still kerewa? Of course he can kerewa now.
Àwọn yín tó wá jóbìnrin náà wá sọ pé tẹ bá ti fẹ́ ìyàwó míì wọn ò ní wọnú ilé mọ́ àbí?
The man said, his children said if he should marry another woman, they will not come to his house again. There is something going on. Ẹ jẹ́ a máa gbọ́ lọ.
Pé kẹ́ ẹ máa bá yí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ sà? Good. Tó wáyé pé ẹ bá bí ọmọkùnrin sà, ṣé ń gbọ́? Ẹ kọ́ ọmọbìnrin làwọn ọmọ yẹn. Orí ètò ni mo wà yìí. Ẹ lè tí kódà kan ṣe ọmọ gbé fún obìnrin ní ward nígbà tó bí wọn tán.
They want to give him portrait.
Wà ní ọmọ yẹn. Ẹ lè rí àárín òun àti yẹ ẹ̀. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé àwọn mẹ́fẹ̀ẹ̀fà tẹ ẹbí tó jóbìnrin yìí ẹ lè rí àárín wọn àti ìyá wọn. Ṣé mo sọ̀rọ̀? Kápẹ́ bí ọkùnrin sì ní sà, ọkùnrin yẹn ẹni ìbáyọ yín kò nù wàhálà tí ọ̀tá yín wà.
The author is saying that if the man has male child, it's maybe his situation will not be like that. That is because they are girl children, they are female, that it is very difficult to see a female child, a mother and the female child, that it's very difficult to penetrate between them. That if it were to be a man, if the man has a boy child, that his situation will not be this tough. I will talk. Me, I disagree on that.
Tí ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé èmi náà níyàwó nínú ilé, ṣínú yín lè dùn kí ìyàwó mi kó gbé mi náà sọ́lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú èjì yìí kó sọ pé kó lọ sínú ilé tó. Bàbá tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ tù wò dáadáa, ìyàwó yín mọ̀ rẹ̀ kẹ́yìn di stage yẹn ni. Àwa kì í parọ́ fúnra èèyàn lórí ètò yìí o. Ó rẹ̀ kẹ́yìn di stage yẹn ni.
Ó rẹ̀ kẹ́ di stage yẹn.
Ó wá rẹ̀ kẹ́yìn di stage tẹ́ ẹ dé yẹn. Yóò mọ̀ pé Jésù kì í sọmọ Nàìjíríà. Torí stage tẹ́ ẹ wá sí yẹn sà kì í ṣe.
The author said the woman must have been planning it for long. That when that man gets to a certain age, she's going to leave the man. That is why she's living at that age, at that stage. When Baba needs battery, lórí YouTube. What do I do? Bye. Hold on, no. The battery of YouTube is about to go down. Let me see if I can do something about it. Oh no. So could I put YouTube? Yeah, battery. Run down, Ben. Just hold on for me, please. Long thing, you. This is a long thing. Very, very long thing. Let me see. Let's see if this will work. This is a long thing. No. Let me see. Hold on, guys. This is not where I plug, but let me see if I can do it from here. Oh no. Hold on, just hold on, guys. Hold on. Could it work? Tí ò bá ti work. Shit. Mi ò lè ṣe wàhálà kíní yìí o àti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa yọ plug lẹ́yìn kíní. Mi bá dẹ̀ ti máa ṣe ti YouTube o, bá ti rárá dúró lórí TikTok jẹ́jẹ́. What do you advise me to do? We have low battery on YouTube now. On YouTube, we have low battery. What do you advise I do? TikTok is okay. I didn't remember to charge this one. What do I do now? And I can't switch. Do you want me to switch? Do we finish listening to this? Then I switch. Change it to another phone. Okay, let's finish listening to it. Then when I'm about to analyze, I will now switch to another phone. Okay, let's do it that way. Apology. Ó máa ń wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀, kò easy.
Wọ́n wà lọ́wọ́ yín. Ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń dá sùn, ilẹ̀ ń dájú báyìí. Ṣé ráwọn ọlọ́gbà yóò bá yín dá sílé yìí? Ọmọ yín wá yarí sí páwọn ò ní dénú ilé yín mọ́, àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé tí.
Nígbà mo tí ì lóbìnrin, nígbà mo tí ì gbé mi, wọ́n wá lẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan torí ẹyọ kan péré ló wà ní ìlú Ìbàdàn. Gbogbo yòókù wá sáàdì kẹrìbà bí Àbújá kankan ni wọ́n wà.
Ló kálukú wà.
Okay, ó dà pé bàbá ti fẹ́ yàwó mi.
Níyàwó mi sàn, àbí?
Wọ́n gbòòrò pé màá pọn mi. Lóòótọ́ ó ti àdáníkẹ̀sùn àdáníkẹ̀jì náà ni.
Ta ni bá yín dáná sà?
Fúnra ara mi ni o. Gáàdì là ń lò ní ìsìn bá ti sáré.
Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ra nǹkan ládùúgbò nǹkan sà.
At 72.
Lẹ́lọ̀ náà la máa lọ rajà.
Good. Ṣé bàbá mi fúnra yín lẹ̀ ń fọ́jọ́ sà?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Dry cleaner mo máa ń gbà àwọn aṣọ kọ̀ọ̀kan fún.
Ìyókù ẹ̀ wà fọ̀ fún ara yín àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Dáàdi ẹ farabalẹ̀ sà. Dáàdi, ṣé sìn náà ká pé ẹ fẹ́yàwó méjì bí àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yín tàbí ọ̀sán ayé yín sà? Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ kan tí mo sọ?
Wọ́n bá fẹ́yàwó méjì.
Báwo ni ò bá ṣe rí sí sà?
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀
sí yín?
Kódà àwọn èèyàn gan sọ ẹni tó kọjú sí mi gan sọ wípé ó ti pẹ́ jù ní wípé tó ń fi ní ó ní mẹ́ta ló ń ní tòun ní fíìmù wò.
Bàbá mi tí mo bí kọ yẹn o èyí mo sọ ni pé ṣé ọ̀tá yín ò regret sí pé kí ló dé tẹ̀ fẹ́ ìyàwó kan sí gbà yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ṣé ẹ kábàámọ̀ ń sìn dáàdi?
Kódà ọfẹ́ kú ní kíní gan.
Ẹ wà ní kábàámọ̀ láyé yín. Ṣé wàá náà wọn lọ gba ayé ẹni wọn wà gbà yín mọ̀ràn báyìí torí ń sìn náà. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lè dàbí ẹyin ni tó ti bọ́ sílẹ̀ tó wáyé mọ́ yèpẹ̀.
Somebody said that is why I'm scared of marriage. Don't be scared of marriage. Don't be scared of it.
Tí yèpẹ̀ ó bá tiẹ̀ lọ, táwa mú ẹyin yẹn, tá lè fún ẹ̀ padà láti lè jẹ́ ìyẹn ni òye mi Babátúndé ọmọ Balógun.
Thank you for the roses, so thank you for the donuts.
Ó lágbára púpọ̀. Ọkùnrin tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yọ tiẹ̀, obìnrin tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yọ tiẹ̀. Bàbá.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you.
Ẹ má kọ́ tẹ o, màá mú nọ́mbà yín báyìí sìn.
All right. Okay. So let me switch to another phone. Okay. Let me switch to another phone on YouTube. Then we can analyze and learn something from this story. Okay. Such story does not just start. It starts from somewhere. A lot of people are making that error. So let me stop this, okay, please. Let me stop this one on YouTube. Then, this is not going to. Let me try and bring that thing. Hold on. I think that's just the best thing. Stopping it, makes sense. Stopping it does not make any sense. I just can get the charger now. Meeting with my young stress in me, but as it is, I have no choice. I want my young singly, I want to remember and she will go alone. Well, no one listen back to the lower combine, do my abandon you. All right, good. What's your? All right. So, I'm coming now. It's much easier. I don't want to stop that. My type my belly are fresh. I don't want to do that. All right, good. Okay, where's the charger again? Go move, you see. Okay. Yeah, should be fine now. I think we should be good. Okay, it's charging now. So that is the story. Somebody said, I'm scared of marriage. I don't know if you are a man or a woman. Why do you want to be scared of marriage? There are beautiful marriages out there. It's among our people that we are seeing different kinds of stories. Of course, marriages can pack up, don't get me wrong. It's the way our people are handling it, the way a man of something, 70-something, here in abroad, if he gets divorced from the wife, he remarries without anybody complaining. A woman in her 70s, if she gets divorced, she can decide to remarry and nobody will blink an eye. Please help me power tap. Okay? The only thing where I saw that this man, something is not right, is where he said all the children are not relating with him. This is why I'm interested in this case, and I said I will talk about it. I'm passionate about anything that has to do with children. What will make a man? The question we should ask is, this man said he has 6 children from the same woman. And all these 6 children decided to be on the side of their mother. Please, all of you, we are children of somebody's, some parents. And we are talking about female children. One thing I know is that female children kind of tends towards their father than mother. I'm a parent. I have children. Female children, they tend towards their father more than their mother. This man has 6 children, and all the 6 children, all the 6 girls, decided to be on the side of their father. Their mother, number 1. Number 2, the woman built the house. The man was in the know that she was building. It was not as if she hid it from him. And it got to a point when they were supposed to enjoy each other as old couple, the woman decided to move away. I will talk as a woman. I may be wrong, but I'm not talking in generality, because I know there are exceptions to cases. There are some women that are very vindictive. Look, if you have a woman that you will offend and the woman will complain to you, she's ready to talk and say, oh, she come by. Honestly, you are the luckiest man on earth if you are a man and you are watching me. But if you have a woman who does not complain, whatever you do, she keeps quiet. She just keep going like everything is okay. Trust me, those are the kind of women that eat when a man least expects. And I always say it is better to get to know things on time. It is better you allow somebody voice out, either a man or woman, voice out whatever is going on. You people should talk and trash it out. But when they decide to hold back, it means they don't trust you, or they've been talking, you are not listening, and they feel there is no need talking again. If the woman married as at then if the woman married as at then can be patient enough to deal with him at his old age, I can't imagine what our Gen Z ladies are capable of doing. No. The Gen Z one is going to be worst. This is somebody of 70, and this is happening to them. That is how vindictive some women can be. And we cannot say she's vindictive. We don't know what Baba really do. You know, Baba just came out. My children abandoned me. Their mother took them away. 6 of my children, they don't want to do something. We don't know the full story. He's only talking his own side of the story. And already the anchor was already judging the woman. Already the anchor was like, you should have done this in the time past. And this is where one of the places I'm interested in. You know, I keep seeing people now these days saying, go and marry 10 women. Go and marry 5 women because of later in life. Yeah, it can work for some people. But trust me, not everybody will marry plenty wives and end up with wife. I repeat, Not everybody. When? Not everybody will marry plenty wife and still have a wife at home in old age. Emma Torani. Especially with this Gen Z generation. Thank you. With this Gen Z generation. You know why? Gen Z generation are learning from the older ones. They are finding out that all they need now is to be financially independent. Is to be what? Financially independent. And once they are financially independent, if you don't handle them with care, TLC, they will endure. They will endure because they don't want to be a single mother. They will endure. Many people are still going to chop this breakfast that I'm talking about. It is not about carrying plenty wives. It is about doing right. It is about treating women, either women or the woman in your house. It's about doing right. And I can agree, there are some women, no matter how you treat them, no matter what you do, they can never be satisfied. But I will tell you, larger population of women, if you treat them right, if you do right, you will be together till old age. But if you have done what has made them to see, like the way some men will talk, like their wives are rags, like the way some men will talk, like that woman does not have opinion, like the way some men will talk, like when one of you being they went to use that woman to borrow money, that woman is like a collateral from the parents. They borrow money from the parents, they now use their pikin as collateral. It is not about you. My Facebook page, what if komejeji lo? We only one but hopefully they release it. I don't know for now. So it is not about gathering many women. Okay? Especially, I always tell you men one thing. Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin kẹ́ máa gbọ́. Especially ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ pé hustler ni yín. Tó jẹ́ pé it's not as if you have that money like Okoya and all the rest. Like Inedunwoko and all the rest. Many of you have found true love. You have found good women. If you are your four, at the end of the day, the woman will endure, allow you to help them to train their children, and they will walk away. It is not about gathering plenty women. There are men that have gathered a lot of women. They have 4 women, 3 women at a point. The only advantage in that polygamy thing they are talking about is that at least out of all the children of those women, if all the women have children for you, at least 1 or 2 of those children will have sympathy for you and still come around you. But to think that one woman, because you have plenty women, those women will stay with you till old age, you are deceiving yourselves. If you want to have children, plenty children, they're okay, out of all these children, even if 1 of them or 2 of them should go with their wives, there will be 1 or 2 that will still stay with you. The children will remember you. Then I will say yes. Then I will now give you a scenario whereby you have a wife, the marriage did not work, but you have formed a bond with your children from onset. Nobody, that uncle was not asking Baba, were you ever close to your children? Báwo lẹ ṣe treat àwọn ọmọ yín when they were young? How were you talking to your children? How were you treating them? How were you treating their mother in their presence? That at old age, at 72, when your children should surround you. Look, if that man should marry 20 wives, yes, he can marry as a man. But that fulfillment of not having your children around you in old age, that sadness will be there for him. The children he has labored for The children that maybe he paid school fees for and everything. And that is why I look at men. The way they are encouraging you these days. Go and marry plenty wives. Go and marry 20 wives. And I'll be like, okay, it is your due. It is your right. Nobody is saying it is not your right. But are you thinking of the repercussion? Are you thinking of the damages? Why not concentrate on those children? 30B. Sinule, ton bi fún yín. Why not concentrate and bond with those children? There are so many men that have every reason to walk away from their relationship, their marriage. They have valid reason. The woman is not making them happy anymore, but they are in that marriage. The way many women are in some marriages because of their children. They are in that marriage forming bond with their children. Having relationship with their children. Because like I said in that my last one of the video I did last time concerning something like, I said because these children, a woman is putting everything, sacrificing, going through many things in a marriage because of the children. She doesn't want to wake up tomorrow at the age of 60, at the age of 65, and the children don't want to see her. I said, why don't you men concentrate your energy to this? Why not concentrate your energy in building bond with your children? Why not try to avoid what will make your children look at you and they don't want to see you in future? Because I can't comprehend this. The uncle was not asking the right question. Okay, Baba Ekole, okay. You have 6 children, okay. Their mother left you. Just like we always say, a man, I'm always the advocate of, if a man say, I am tired, I don't want to go on with this relationship, a woman should not hang on. You shouldn't. If a man says, at this point, oh, I don't want to continue, either a young man or whatever, let him go. It's all okay. Let him go. Why would you want to hang on? Why would you want to say, bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kúnlẹ̀, jọ̀ọ́ má ṣe báyìí, má fi mí sílẹ̀, mo yìí nífẹ̀ẹ́? No, when somebody can tell you they are done, before they are done, they are already done. Before they tell you they are done, they are already done. So once somebody tells you they are done, please take it. They are actually done. Don't let anybody toy with your emotions. Either you are a man or a woman. Just like a woman probably telling a man, whoa, mi ò ṣe mọ́, kíní kan, believe it or not, ọjọ́ kan woman yóò ní ṣe mọ́, ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ gbà tó ní expect. Once anybody threatens you with, I don't want to do again, I don't want to do again, do not beg. Do not beg. They are not doing you favor. Relationship is not favor. Relationship is something both parties should enjoy, benefits from both ways. It's not something that somebody would think they are doing you favor. Nobody is doing anybody favor in a relationship. The only people they do favor for in a relationship are people who does not have anything to bring into a relationship, who does not have anything to offer, who does not have any value in a relationship. If you have value in a relationship, nobody should tell you, I don't want to see you again. When they tell you they don't want to see you again, they are telling you there is no more value to gain from you. There is nothing I want in your life I want from you anymore. Once they see reason or they see cause to tell you I am done, take it. They are actually done. And if you force yourself to stay, you are only going to damage yourself. And if care is not taken, even damage the other person and damage even the children if there are children in that relationship. Please help me to tap our tap. So the uncle was not asking the right question. Baba, how was your relationship with your children when they were growing up? Were you ever there with these children in their growing? Thank you for the rose. Were you ever there when these children were growing up? What role did you play in their lives? We know the mentality of our people. They believe once they put money down. Thank you. Sending chili. Thank you very much. Motolola. They believe, please share this video. They believe once they put money down, they can as well just go and forget the home exists, the children exist. Some will not come home. The children will have gone to bed. They don't even get to see daddy. Maybe they see daddy only once in a week. Some maybe twice a week. And when they see daddy, daddy is rolling around in the house like a lion. You see somebody saying, my parents' marriage ended badly. My dad made sure he had a great relationship with us. His health declined and I took him every day. You see, this is what we are saying. So I hope guys will learn. Instead of this one, they are telling you to go and carry 3 wives, 4 wives. How much do you have that you want to go and carry 4 wives? How much do you have that you want to carry 3 wives? How much strength do you have to serve 3, 4 women? I'm just asking you, because some of us experience this polygamy thing. And trust, please, I am not against polygamy. I am not the one to make your choice for you. I'm just pointing out what you are. If you are going into it, be very ready to go into it. Make sure you know what you are doing. Make sure you have the capability. Make sure you can serve them round. Make sure you have the financial strength. And I will tell you, if you have them, even with all your money, if you don't form bond with your children, at the end of the day, you will end up not seeing any of those children. And I want to bet you, at the end of the day, it will get to a stage, those children will carry their mother one by one to come and stay with them. Because by that time, once the children settled, thank you for the rose. Once the children settle very well, they are okay. Those children will have been looking out for their mother at that time. They will not think of you. They know you have other women that will take care of you. Each of them will be planning differently, and you will not know. Mommy Bola's mommy, Mama Bola's children will be thinking of Mama Bola. Mama Chukwudi's children will be thinking, thank you for the thank you for the gift. Mama Chukwudi will be thinking of her, your children will be thinking of their mother. And you as the father will not know their plans. They will just wake up one day and say, we want mommy to move in with us. One of the children. Mama Bola's children too will see, okay, Mama Lagbaja has moved. And she's seen that Mama Lagbaja now is looking very fresh and robust, no more stress. She too will now look and say, wetin I dey do here again? I don't born pikin. I don't train pikin finish. Wetin I dey even get? Before I know they quarrel where I sit down for. But you know, I know they even say I'm like before again. As at that time, maybe Mama Chukwudi self, what is in her mind against you? Because there will have been a time you will have offended Mama Chukwudi, the second or third wife, whereby you are considering second wife better than her. And already she has a beef against you. You will not know. This heart, they say, is desperately. The heart is deep. Who can search it? And that is why you see many of these men. I know it's a lot when I was growing up, in my younger CC days, that I know with 4 wives, 5 wives, 6 wives. At the end of the day, many of them buy alone. It's either all the wives don't go finish. It can't remain only papa for house. Of course, children will come once in a while. Children expect Baba, okay, your wife don't go. Go and marry another wife. But not be immediately, then go see wife for papa. I have friends that their fathers are old. They are living alone now. I have friends that their fathers are old. Their fathers are living alone. They cannot bring Baba to come and stay inside their house. What they do is send money to Baba. Maybe once in 6 months, they will go and check in where he is. Daddy, ẹ má bínú, àwa busy ni. Ìdí tí ọkùnrin ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ tó ilé dáadáa nìyẹn. A man has to know what he's doing in his prime when you go into marriage. Don't go into marriage and treat a woman the way àwọn bàbá wa treated women. Don't go into marriage. And if you see that a marriage is not working, you see the kind of woman you marry, honestly, it is allowed to quickly, when you are still young, make amends. Either readjust, or if you see even readjustment will not work, it is allowed to marry another one. Nobody is disputing that. But know that as you are marrying the another one, and because this thing is not something anybody can predict. Honestly, marriage is unpredictable. That good woman that you marry today, something can change her. Either your attitude, that good man that you marry today, your attitude can change them. Situations of life can change them, especially if they don't work together, if you don't work together as couple in unity. Now, when I was doing Adeka's show on Facebook, I said the way Adekas, I'm sorry, I don't even want to talk about these people again, but it's unfortunate I have to use them as a case study now, because their case has become fracas. So once something becomes fracas on social media, I take myself out of it, you know. So this Adekas issue, for example, many of you know Adekas, right? Adekas wanted to marry a second wife. Adekas can't sashi, no one. He can't marry person where the wife know. And this person where the wife know, àríru eléyìí rí, a fi ń dẹ́rù bọ̀ lọ́rọ̀. I know. But there are some things that you will do. The repercussion will wait for you lọ́jọ́ iwájú. But unfortunately, by the time the real reality will hit, you will not be able to tell the story as it is. Baba has told us his own part of the story. Wọ́n gbalé, ó lọ kọ́lé, ó dẹ̀ kọ̀ dédé kó lọ, and ó kó àwọn ọmọ lọ. Àwọn ọmọ ti fẹ́ ọmọ, wọ́n ti bímọ 20, gbogbo wọn 22, 22 grandchildren. Nobody wants to relate with me. Nobody wants to see me. Baba just carry the story. And my children say if I should marry another woman, they will not come into my house. That is all the story Baba was saying. How can it just happen that way? Káwa náà rò. Ibi tó bímọ mẹ́fà sí. And suddenly, you move. And all the children don't want to see you, not even one of them. Ó get us be. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the roses. Ó get us be. Motilola, thank you. Ó get us be. Somebody just carry 6 children for you and just to waka go. It's coming from somewhere. Something must have happened. Something must have gone wrong. Now, going back to Adekas. Adekas suddenly found a woman in somebody that the wife knows. Motibo Afro. You know, even like at Wigele, no. He was somebody that the wife knows. Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́. Kò tún fẹ́ lásán. I just look at people that said, after all, Adekas is taking care of his children. He's not a runaway father. The children still love him. They blah, 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 blah. Especially àwọn ọmọ tán ti kó wá sí America. Mentality wọn máa ń change you. Their mentality can change. Now, Adekas carried on. Thank you very much for sharing. Ta ló bá mi share lórí kíní yẹn? Morireba, thank you very much. This same man has been doing content, the content creator, and the children are watching. There was a video I saw. I was like, wow. Man, you say what ti jùmọ̀ rárá. Anytime when you gbé. Evangelist Proof, thank you for joining. Mo wà lórí TikTok no. Thank you. Wọ́n ti lé wa lórí Facebook oso ibi la wà, Ìta la wà. Ìta la wà. The man is carrying on like the children emotions. They don't even matter. It will get to a stage, you have to consider your children above everything as a parent. Not as a husband anymore. Not as a parent. But Adekas carried on. Ó ń ṣe là, ó ń ṣe fàlà, ó ń ṣe yòlò, ó ń ṣe yàmà. Wọ́n wá sọ di baby lórí social media. Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ń ṣépè fún. Wọ́n ṣàdúrà fún kí má náà ṣépè fún. His children are old enough to see everything that he's doing. They are reading comments. His children are on social media. He does not care. The embarrassment they are facing. Tomorrow now, if not for social media, the likes of Adekas will come to social media. Agbẹjọ́ ẹnìkan dá, àgbà òṣìkà. Bàbá rojọ́ mọ́rán. They don't want to see me. They are not visiting me. They don't care for me. They don't even want me to marry another wife. They can't stop you from marrying another wife. Yes, if you marry another wife, they can decide not to come to your house again. They may not like the wife. They are full-grown adults. But if they cannot visit you when you don't have a wife, and they still give you condition, something is not hard enough. And what now baffles me is the advice of the anchor. And the way he quickly went and said, "Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin, ẹ fẹ́ yàwó méjì, ẹ fẹ́ mẹ́ta." You guys just want to continue to create poverty in Nigeria. Eh? How many of these men that have 3 wives, 4 wives, are taking care of their children? It's a question, no? At this time, to take care of children is very expensive now. Kọ́fẹ́ mẹ́ta, kọ́fẹ́ mẹ́rin. Is he going to be the one to take care of them? And if Ẹ̀gbọ́n,
ẹni tó délé dè.
Kílẹ̀ ńlá kọjá bàbá mi.
Lóòótọ́ ó ti pilẹ̀ mọ́ra ṣùgbọ́n àdáníkẹ̀sùn àdáníkẹ̀jì náà ni.
Ta ni bá yín dáná sà?
ó ti mọ́ra àdánìkànsùn àdánìkànjì. Obìnrin, and this is what women manage for years, living alone. Women manage this very well, living alone for years. How many years no fi bàbá lẹ̀ tó bàbá sọ àdánìkànsùn àdánìkànjì?
Gáàsì là ń lò ní ìsìn bá ti sáré.
Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ra nǹkan ládùúgbò nǹkan sà.
Láìlọ́ọ̀ náà la máa lọ rajà.
Good.
I always say something. As we lay our bed, so we shall lie on it. At 72, you have children. You have children. Somebody said Adeka should move. That is the life he chooses. Nobody is saying he should not choose his life. You say your concern is for him to be hardworking so that he will not depend on the wife or the children. This Baba too is not depending on the wife and the children. Baba has his house. Please, power tap. Eba mi share. Baba has children. Baba has his own house. In fact, he said one of his apartments, he left it blank. He has another house. So Baba has 2 houses. So Baba's case is not as if Baba is hungry. You see where so many mistakes some of you men make. And I know the kind of men that make such mistakes. Those are the proud men that are so full of ego. The next thing, I've seen a man saying, I don't care to see my children in old age. That I've done my will. I have done my, no, not will. I have done my funeral arrangement. I have done this. If I pie, let them carry me and go and bury me. I said, do you know when you are going to pie? He said, it doesn't matter. I said, the time is coming. You don't even know what. Every one of us, including women. So it's not about men. Women to fall sick. Women know. They know the importance of children in old age. That is why we don't play with them. That is why we don't joke with them. We are a dependent being. naturally as women, and it's favoring us in old age. Men are independent beings, and they don't know it gets to a stage, they have to slow it down. You are talking about money. Can money equate children? Can money equate family? Let him be hardworking more than that. Let him be the Nedunwoko. Only the likes of Nedunwoko can use money to hold a woman. You think all those women in Nedunwoko's life and they are there for love? No, they are there for the inheritance. Of course, they will take care of them. So if you can have that kind of money to hold a woman and use your money to marry them, fine. So maybe you are right on a path. But what is the joy of your old age when your children do not come near you? They don't matter. You don't care for them. That's not a good mindset. And that's why we have a lot of damaged people. People just give birth. They don't care. They don't love. All they care about is that, why did you have them in the first place? Your children don't matter. Their feelings don't matter. Their love don't matter. Thank you for the diamond. Thank you. Who gave me that diamond? Hello, share evangelist. Ó sì ti wá sí TikTok ni bàbá mi. Thank you. The love of those children don't matter to you. Then why do you have them? If a man can be saying, just have money, that means I can categorically say pé ọkùnrin tó bá fi irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ síwájú can never ever devote time for their family. And we have men, they don't have much. This is how they have with their children, and you will see them now. They don't have nothing, they don't have much, but they are like this with their wife and their children. And you see them in old age with their not having much, enjoying. The children are surrounded, they are more happier than that one that has money. Many men, they have money, they are not happy. They have money, they have a wife in the house, but you know what do? Because the children are far from them. They are not happy. Is it about money? If it is all about money, don't marry then. Make your money and your job. That is where many men make mistake. They focus on the job. I said it earlier. I said, where was this man when the children were growing up? The years of bonding that was necessary and very important. Where's the bonding when those children were growing up? Because man is chasing money. It is my money that matters. It is getting money that matters. Once I have the money, I can do and undo. Once I have money, I can marry any woman. And that is why many of you marry women that we saw a video, a billionaire on his spying bed. The wives, the two wives were fighting over him. They don't even care that the man was spying. Paraman yoya. Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ kíá. Ipa rẹ̀ ò yá. Wọ́n jà lórí ẹ̀. That is for you to know the mindset of a lot of women. Most of these women, most women marry for money. It is you men that you don't know. They don't marry you for love. They don't marry you to care for you. They marry to escape poverty. Some marry to get as much as they can from you. Some marry to use you. And that is why you will see them. By the time you finish taking care of their children for them, that is when they remember you did something years ago. Form bond with your children, irrespective. Either you have good relationship with their mother or not. My own message in this video, form bond with your children. You don't form bond with them, trust me, the loser, there's no matter how much you spend on them, no matter the sacrifice you've made, no matter how you have worked, at the end of the day, you will lose. You may not lose financially, but you will not see these children around you. Where is that? What is the essence of our money? When the children we have labored for, the children we brought into the world, the children we are taking care of, at the end of the day, don't want to see us. I don't know how men think, I am speaking as a woman. And I know there are so many men out there that will never joke with their children. There are many men that are not married to the mother of their children again, but the bond is there already, and they call each other regularly. But many men too, a larger percentage of men lose out because they do it wrongly. Why do you think a woman is forming bond with their children? It's for future. So what stops you doing the same? Devoting time for them. Making sure you are close to them. Many of you don't even know more. So go and ask men who are really into this thing that are doing it right. Some of them, when their children, girl child, see menstruation, it is the father they will tell, not the mother. It is daddy, excuse me, it is daddy they will go and meet. Daddy, I did this. They will not say their daddy is not a woman. It is the bond that man has formed with the child. And we have many that does not even know what is going on. All they do is that they've left money. One strong law, Odoru. In the process, no one to mabayaja, niwaju àwọn ọmọ. If you are getting married to a woman, or you are married and you're married that is still young, and your marriage can still be salvaged, make one decision. If you are still young in your marriage and your marriage is still okay, make one decision. Never, ever, as a man, I'm talking to the men now, the women will provoke you for a purpose. You know why? Thank you. The women will provoke you. Women are very, very tactful. They know how to stir up sentiments. They know how to get people on their side. Ordinary cry. They were shele for me. You don't do anything, no. Now because now just argue. She no agree with your arguments. They were shele for me. With all my love for you, what did I do? It's to, especially when she knows the children are around. That is when she will remember to cry. Never give her that room. You know why? Make a decision. Never argue in the presence of your children. That is a number one rule to get your children's hearts for you. Never give your woman, never give her that time, an opportunity to argue with you in the presence of the children. If she wants to, change it for her and turn it to a joke if the children are around. When the children are not around, you can say your mind to her the way you want to. Women use that tactics. So hold this by your left hand. When she wants to start with the children around, turn it to a joke and say, come on, babe, the children will look and say, but daddy is playing with you. Why are you doing this? She's the one they will look at and say, why is mommy doing this? Why is mommy doing this? Use that tactics. Women use that tactic. They use that style to get the children to themselves. And that is why the children tends towards them more than you, despite all your efforts to make sure the home is okay. Never, ever argue with your wife or fight her in the presence of in the presence of those children. She will want you to do that to prove a point to the children because she has motive for the future. Because she has plan. Because she needs to let the children see you as the bad one in that marriage. Of course, it takes two to tango before anything can happen. Before a man will get angry. Before a man will lift his hand. Before it will get to shouting issues. Before the man will start talking somehow. Something must have happened. Must have started somewhere that both of you did not handle well. That was one thing I tried to do. Never argue in the presence. A normal woman should even do it without a man, without somebody telling her. A woman that does not want to destroy a marriage, that does not want to destroy a man, that doesn't want to destroy the future of a man will never fight you when the children are around or when an outsider is around. Tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin tó lójú tì. Obìnrin tí ò bá lójú tì ló ń bá ọkọ ẹ̀ jà ní gbangba. Obìnrin tí ò bá lójú tì ló ń exchange ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọkọ ẹ̀ in the presence of others. And she has a reason. She wants to make people see you as a rubbish man. She wants to make people see you as irresponsible. She must have been telling people about you. Pé báyìí ló ń ṣe, báyìí ló ń ṣe, and she want to do it in their presence for them to see you as she has painted you. You are the one. If you are not a man that can guide your emotions, your anger level, cannot control your anger, you are finished. Ibi tí obìnrin tí ń rí yín mú nìyẹn. Ibi tí weakness yín wà as a man, because kò sí ọkùnrin tí ò ní ego. Kò sí. Kó jẹ́ ọkùnrin tó timid, when it comes to challenging their ego, it will rise. You can't stop it. Bí Ọlọ́run ṣe dá wọn ni. It is their own makeup. When it comes to that ego, no matter how poor the man is, no matter how timid he is, tó bá dé stage challenging their ego, it will rise. And when it rises, they forget themselves. They don't know, they don't even remember where they are. They don't remember who is around. All they know is that you are challenging me. I've told examples of animals that I was breeding in those days. The male animal, you dare not challenge them. It is the same thing with animals, though. You dare not challenge any male animal. I was doing piggery then. So the piggery, the boa, we call them boa. Somebody said, but what of men that like doing that? Then kò ń ṣọkùnrin nìyẹn. Kò ń ṣọkùnrin gidi nìyẹn. Ọkùnrin gidi ò ní jà níwájú ibi téèyàn wà. Àwọn ọkùnrin kan wà. You know, that's another topic we can treat again. Some men, I have a couple of videos sent by somebody I won't mention who is into divorce cases that we talk regularly. The way I see some men, the way some men act when they record them, I don't know what triggered them, I don't know how they start, but a man that can lift up their hands, I don't consider them as men. You need to control your anger. That is what makes you a man. You need to take your clothes and walk away. So when I was doing the piggery business, this boa, those boa, the animal, the male one, we call them boa. The female, we call them so. Soa or so, I can't remember now. So the boa, you cannot challenge them. Oh. If you want to put them together, they first take control of their territory. Once you take them from one room to put them in another room, immediately they are entering that room, you will see the hair on the back of their body. Sorry. The hair on the back of their neck. That hair will stand up. The hair will stand up. The hair will stand up one. Our form lenu. Our form. What that animal is trying to do is to say, I am in charge. I am taking control. I am the one that will take control in this room. And once the female sour see them with that hair, they will quickly take reverse. They will move back, and they will go and stay in the corner and be looking at it. But okay, the king has come. So it is with men. A woman that allows a man to take control, to be the king, you cannot challenge men. Especially when they know, when they want something. The only thing you can do is to, at that point, don't argue. Just calm down. So, thank you for the cap. Thank you. So ọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnrin àtobìnrin is a long thing that a lot needs to be learned. We didn't have the opportunity when we were growing up, and that is why we are seeing many things we are seeing today. In those days, in the days of old, before a woman would go and marry, they would have given her some training. The mother, some women will train her. This is how you do. I think they still do it in Calabar. I'm not sure. I think they say they still do it in Calabar. I'm not too sure. This is how you do. This is what you do for your husband. This is, but they always fail in those days to tell a man how to be with a woman. That is what has given birth to what we are seeing today, that we have been seeing years past and we are seeing now. They train the women how to take care of men. They don't tell the men how to do, how to be patient, how to comport themselves, the words to say when a woman is misyanning. Ìran obìnrin, just like a man, it is in their DNA to have that ego and control and be in charge. It is in the DNA of a woman to do this. It is in the DNA of a woman to be petty. It is in the DNA of a woman to be a drama queen. When a man becomes a drama king, he has become a woman. Obìnrin ló ní drama. Drama belongs to a woman. It's in their gene, it's in their hormone. It is in the hormone of a woman to act. When their hormone rises, the woman can start, you're not because she just feel like crying. Only at that point, you just say something. Tí o fẹ́ kún, ababu sẹ́kún ani wo ló pa wọ́n lẹ́kún. It's because nǹkan kan ti trigger lára ẹ̀. Hormones ẹ̀ kan ti ṣe bákan. They just push people. They train the woman. When you get to the husband house, kneel down for him, take care of him, do this for him, do that for him. And remember in those days, nígbà yẹn, when you were online, in those days, nígbà yẹn, remember the women are not exposed. They are not educated. They are not well-traveled. They are yes women. Whatever they say, either good or bad, yes, honey. The women of today, the world is revolving. You cannot take a woman of today and treat her the way our mothers and fathers were treated. You cannot talk to her. They have made them to know in Beijing that they have a voice too. Sometimes let her talk. Listen. If you listen finish, you have a right to say, I have heard you. We will talk later. If you don't know what to say then, than to argue with a woman and you start exchanging words. Because somebody mentioned now that some men do it. You start exchanging words. You will see some couple abusing themselves. And that àṣìgbé, you still want to climb back. You still want to climb nǹkan tó ṣìgbé. Èdí mú ẹni yẹn. The day you realize a woman is àṣìgbé or your ọkọ is àṣìgbé, what do you want to do with such person again? Níjọ́ tó bá ti jábọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ pé àṣìgbé lẹni tó fẹ́, kó tó lè pé láṣìgbé, ó ní nǹkan tó rí. Before you can call the person àṣìgbé, there must be something you see. That means you regretted ever marrying that person. Then there is no need staying together. The words we say, that couples say to each other, is what is damaging their relationship more than even finances. The way they exchange words and talk anyhow when they are upset. Because I don't think somebody will just wake up. I will be stopping very soon. Somebody will just wake up. You have 6 children. And all these 6 children don't want to see you. Kí ló dé? 6 children, long, including grandchildren. Even the husband of those children, 2 of them know that these children don't want to see you. And they cannot order and talk to their wife, oh, yeah, Lord, daddy. Carry the wife inside the car and say, let's go to daddy. None of them. Kò sí ẹni tó rí solution sí. that the man has to come to social media and be saying nǹkan tí mo rí nìyẹn bá mi dá sí, kán bẹ́ẹ̀ dá sí kí nìyẹn, kán bẹ́ẹ̀ dá sí family. When Baba Abeji came out, how many of you remember Twins Love? Please, if you remember Twins Love, kindly tap on YouTube and Facebook. Let me see your love sign. Twins Love or a yes. How many of you remember Twins Love? Till today, Twins Love Baba came out on social media. BBC carried the news then. They interviewed him. He was trying to talk about how they left him and all that and blah, 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 blah. Till today, the woman said, we don't want to have anything to do with you. Till today. Till this moment. Despite all the social media interference, intervention, I was one of the people that begged the woman, say, "Bàbá Abeji dárí jọkọ ẹ̀, tó o bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ wọ́n jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ ní relationship pẹ̀lú ẹ̀." The woman said no. And she told her story. Nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn. We cannot tell her how to hurt. We cannot tell her how to decide whatever she wants to do. She said no. We cannot embrace you back. After how many years? The children are almost 30 years. You left me with these children when they were young. You are now coming back now to come and do what? The children even said, no, we don't want to see. It was even the children that were using their mama to do pepper them for their papa. What other agony can a man go through? What other shame, embarrassment can a man go through for your children to be taunting you, doing pepper them for you on social media? The children you born with your brokers to be doing pepper them for you while you are still alive, just because of some little sacrifice that is needed to keep the family together. There is nothing in this life. There is nothing in this life that does not require sacrifice and a price. Keeping family together require price, but not at the detriment of your life. Keeping family together takes time, takes your time, demands a lot. If you are not ready to give into it, don't start. It requires your time, your energy, your money, your patience. Sometimes you behave like mumu. It requires you bonding with those children, most especially. Ọkọ lè kọ̀yàn. It is okay. Ìyàwó lè fìyàn sílẹ̀. Ìyàwó lè yá lọ. It is okay. But those children, keep them close. Those children, form bond with them. You saw when Mama Mohbad's case came up. I told her point blank. I said, Mama Mohbad, you have lost it finally. You left your children. Who does that? For 15 good years. You now suddenly come back when the child start making money. And you say, "Yeah, Mohbad." Nibo. When it comes to a man, a woman, I say the same thing. You cannot abandon a child. You cannot maltreat a child. You cannot disconnect from a child. And later on in life, you want to connect back. You want to reconnect. The connection cannot work. You will be like a stranger in their lives. You will be like somebody they just meet on the road. Stay on your own, I stay my own. The trust to bring you close will not even be there. You don't abandon people when they need you and come back and you want them to embrace you fully. It doesn't work that way. It's not, it is not magic. It is something that has to be practiced. It's something that has to be done. Thank you. Somebody just got, Sharon Smith just got the 2 gifter badge. Thank you, Sharon Smith. You abandon your children. You don't form bond with them because you are busy, you are a man, you are a kinikon, or a woman. It's coming back to you. The child will never embrace you with love. The child will never see you as he's supposed or she's supposed to see you. And unfortunately, we all, women Women, men, we will get to that stage. We will get to that point in life. It is just natural that we get to that stage and that point in life where they will take charge. The way we have been in charge of their lives when they were younger. So at that point, you see that your money does not matter when they are supposed to take charge, because you can never tell. The reason being that nobody knows tomorrow. None of us, women, men. When we are talking about this thing, I'm talking to every one of us. We don't know what tomorrow holds. It's because we don't know what tomorrow holds that we have to do today very well. We do good today so that tomorrow can see us well. We can meet tomorrow well too. If you don't do today good, tomorrow you will not meet it well. It's a simple logic. What we sow today, we reap tomorrow. I know there are exception cases, so I don't want anybody feeling I gave him my best, I tried all my best, it wasn't just working. I know there are vindictive women. And these are cases where men, if you find yourself with vindictive women, this is when it is necessary, go for another woman. And make sure the next one, you take your time, you study her, you know her before you do the commitments, so that it won't be the same thing you will find yourself. You won't find yourself in the same place you are running from. And that is why some men, I know a man, he has married 5 times. 5 good times. He don't marry. And those 5 good times, now all the women, if they talk, say they're no good. Now all the women, if they complain, say they're no good. How can all the 5 women be bad? It's not possible. There is something you are doing wrong. It is like the case of a woman too, who married the first husband. Nobody say the man died. She married second one. Nobody say he died. He can't marry third one. No, there is something that woman is not doing good. And I agree, some people will fail once, twice, and get it right the 3rd time or the 4th time. It is possible. But you have to learn from your mistake as you are going into another one. Either as a second wife, as a 3rd wife, or divorce to remarry another one. There must be something that causes your wahala where you are coming from. We have a lot of divorces now. There must be something, so this should be helpful to them. There must be something about where you are coming from. There must be something that caused you what you didn't do right. There must be something that got you to the point whereby you need to go for another one. And this is for a man and a woman. So if you are going for the next one, if you have to go, if you have to learn from your mistake and apply it. And make sure it doesn't repeat itself in the next one. Or else you will be a serial divorcee. Yeah, we have serial divorcee at the end of the day. But one thing with women is that once a woman try 2, 3 times, it no work, woman go close door, you no go try again. But men, you see this man, he said, I'm the only one living in the house, so I have to go and buy this, I have to go and buy that, I have to do this. And yet, I am tired. A woman will not complain of cooking. A woman will not complain of cleaning the house, because that is the nature of women. But men, it is not the same. Some men, they can do it without caring. They will take care of their house, they will do everything, and they can stay alone. They have so conditioned themselves that they can live by themselves. Maybe for now. But later, as we get to a stage, you want somebody beside you. Serial divorcee like Mercy. You want somebody beside you, want a friend, beside you. So at that stage, you just have to adjust yourself. Look at only thing about Shubu, I will be to Timbo. One ọmọdé Shubu we tágbàlagbà bá Shubu awẹ̀yìn. Ọmọdé ló Shubu tó ń wo wájú. Àgbàlagbà will look at the back and say, what did I do wrong? Where am I coming from? What are those things that I didn't do right? What are the mistakes I made? The choice I made? Did I make a choice based on beautiful woman without looking at character? Did I make a choice of woman that I was reading somewhere under a post yesterday where a man was complaining that the woman that he married to was not educated, that the woman is nice, very patient, and he said he doesn't, even though they have 2 children together, he's tired of the marriage because he feels that the woman is not matching up to her. And I was very glad this particular response came from a man. One man now wrote, he said, this is how you men put yourself in trouble, and tomorrow you will say women are bad. Now you have gotten yourself a patient woman, a woman that gives you peace, a woman that is doing everything, and since you marry her, you say you have seen progress, but you are basing your love for this woman on education and achievements. He said there are many educated women out there that cannot stay in husband's house. Now you have seen one because she has OND, but you are talking about a woman who is doing well in her business. It is just because you feel she cannot interact in English language very well. Doesn't match up to your class. But you saw her before you marry her. This was coming from a man. He said, men, this is where you get problem. And at the end of the day, you blame it on the women. The man now said, why don't you upgrade her? The man said the woman doesn't want to go back to school again and all that. Okay. There are other ways you can tush her. People will not know she's not that educated. There are many women that are secondary school older today. You will not know when they speak. Get her a teacher to tutor her in English and she will be fine. At least not as if she didn't go to school at all. She went to secondary school. OND. Is her English that is that bad, that is exposing her? Get somebody to teach her English. There will be something that is lacking. But you may want to go for, she has to be tall, she has to be beautiful, she has to be this, she has to be that. At the end of the day, you go carry waiting past you. I'm not saying educated people are bad. There are educated people, rich, that are humble. And there are people that are not even educated. Those are like local champion. And then they get mouth. If they give you mouth like this, okay, I'll be stopping now. Thank you for Kiniti reminding me. If they give you mouth like this, you go shake. Take time to study people you want to spend your life with. We are talking about your life. Remember, it is not only emotions you are taking in there. You are taking your investments. You are taking your life. You are taking your emotions. You are taking your psyche. You are taking a lot into that relationship. Take your time. Study them. Don't be in a hurry. Don't let them hurry you. And, I know sometimes you can't get to know people fully. We get to know each other as we start living together. I should continue. I am tired. We have to get to know each other as time goes on. But there are some basic things you will have noticed about somebody you are dating. And you should not overlook. So we'll talk about this again. Once in a while like this, every evening, I'll come on TikTok and YouTube and we talk on relationship, talk on pastor in the morning, but not every time. Please, I wanted to cancel this, but I will try as much as I can. And on this note, I really have to go. Men, please learn from this. Learn from this seriously. A lot of men are going through this, and I have actually pitied them. A lot of men that have labored to take care of children and everything. At the end of the day, these children have been taking care of them. And I want to plead to women. Let me use this to round up. Women, please, I want to plead to you. I've always been saying this. You see that man that you say has offended you. I agree he has offended you. I agree he caused you a lot of pain. I'm a woman. I know what men can do. I know them. And I agree. Some are more than the other. I agree. Let's have a heart of forgiveness. Please. You know why? Not because of them, because of yourself. For you to have peace. Secondly, let's learn to walk away without bitterness. Yes, we can be bitter for some time. Let that bitterness not stay with you for long. Thirdly, allow them access to their children as long as they are not danger. Don't penetrate the mind of your children and turn them against their father. You know why? You have children too. Your children are going to marry too. What you sow might come back to your own children too. And your children too will marry somebody that will deal with them. How will you feel if that is done to your children? How will you feel your children, that your male son, that your male child is being denied the access of his children in old age, how will you feel if your grandchildren don't want to see their father? Are you going to be happy? Are you going to clap? Are you going to say, yes, Ọlọ́run mú? Are you going to say he deserves it? That is the question I'm leaving for us women in this video. Yes, they must have done something. They must have done this and blah, blah, blah. But punishing them with their children is wickedness of the highest order. Until I come your way again, have a good night.